For that, let's bring in our attorneys, our experts. Jean Casares with us. She knows this case backward and forward. She's an attorney, legal correspondent for In Session on our sister network, True TV. And John Manuelian's with us as well, great criminal defense attorney. Jean, is that the way you understand it as well? We want to be clear with the viewers that they're now going to go over some more questions from the jury?
Right, because not all of them may be asked. You know, if something is not relevant or if there is a hearsay objection, then it can't be asked of her. And there can be argument. And I think the jury is going to be leaving the courtroom so the attorneys can argue in open court what questions they believe should come in and what questions they object to.
Jean, what strikes you so far today? To me, it's a lot of questions about her memory and tough ones, and then some good common sense ones. So after he shoots you, after you shoot him, his anger escalates? Because the forensics tell us it went in his head, what, and lodged in his cheek?
You know what's interesting? That's exactly what I was thinking about, that exact question right there. The defense should be happy that they are still within the defense case because they need to re-emphasize something. I distinctly heard from the medical examiner's testimony. I heard it go both ways. I heard him say when he was on the stand that when the shot went in the face, and remember, it didn't lodge in the brain, it lodged in the cheek afterwards, that he could have had some function. He could have had movement. He could have still been alive. It's not one of the fatal shots. And it doesn't make sense, right? If a shot goes in your face, you're going to be debilitated. You're going to be down. You're going to be dead. So I think the defense needs to reorient the jurors on that aspect of the medical examiner's testimony.
Yeah, let's bring in John Manuelian. John, as you've listened to the questions so far and Jodi Arias' answers, what strikes you?
You know, Mike, part of me feels bad for Jodi Arias. I think she's a pathological liar, and I don't think her answers are logical, and I think the jurors' questions give you a flavor for which way they're leaning. It doesn't look good for Jodi. She's not answering the questions directly. The hardcore questions, she's in a fog. She dodges it. She rambles. Remember when she was asked about the gas cans? I mean, she remembers every single succinct detail about what kind of Starbucks coffee she had, what time movies she saw with Travis, but the important questions she can't answer, and that is really, really hurtful for the defense. The only saving grace that I think that the defense has in this case is to bring in the domestic violence expert to explain why Jodi stayed with Travis so long, and another expert to explain the memory gaps and perhaps persuade the jury at that point. And the only thing that she has at this point as far as saving grace is hopefully one juror will feel bad for her and deflect the death penalty.
And we'll talk about that more. One juror may be connecting with her again. Remember, she talked with them for 8 days, telling her story and really just laying it all out, one detail after another. Now she gets that opportunity again, just trying to connect face-to-face with this jury. We're going to continue, again, to monitor what's going on in court. You're not going to miss a moment.